Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise on Nintendo Switch. Let's see, I think we saved outside, so it's going to take a little longer to load. But now we have our skateboard back, which makes things much better. Let's see. I think I have to wait till Monday to get the red beans and rice. Yeah, we're gonna go do the Wally. There you go, UFO. Oh, did it drop nothing? Really?
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up.
Let's see, are we at M26 or M29? I think we're doing M29, right? Oh no, we're doing M26. Okay. Oh.
This is the deep south. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zach? Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place, for better or worse. It's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers? miss it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. All it takes is some heavy rain to cave it all in. There were also a lot of places where large tree roots were pushing up parts of the asphalt and the sidewalk. Those bumps were dangerous even when we still had our car, remember? But this town is different. The streets are all paved so cleanly that we can skate along them without a care in the world. And there's hardly any trash or graffiti to be found anywhere. The Clarksons truly do control this place, for better or worse. It's a good example of how allowing certain people to rise to power can have positive effects as well. Also, don't you find that Southern people are remarkably friendly, even to total strangers? Both here and in New Orleans, I've been amazed at how cordial everyone is. Is it just the way things are down here? You certainly don't see that sort of thing in New York or D.C. They never stop to chit-chat, especially when ordering food. They only say what's necessary, without any decoration. The customer only makes eye contact with the waiter about once every 3 times they interact. But that's just how it is. Isn't that right, Sam? The human relationships here are as fluid as an inorganic mechanism running on the smoothest, purest oil there is. And it feels strangely comfortable after spending time in New Orleans and coming here. I think I'm starting to like the Southern disposition. They even have their own breed of bizarre crimes. And besides, the New Orleans area is famous for its paranormal culture. I'm sure it'll entertain us somehow. It's still a bit of a ways off, but perhaps we can also do a little case study for our post-retirement. What, you still think it's too early for that? I wouldn't say so. It's never too early to be prepared. Come on, I know you're ready for you on this one, Zach. Hey, want to talk about bridges? Why?
I still think it's funny he can skate on grass. But you know, Gabe's not aiming for realism. At least I certainly don't think it is. Right in the butt. Louisiana iris leaf. Ooh, a lot of things to shoot. I don't necessarily like the fact that I'm shooting a bunch of dogs either, but it is how the game is made. Thompson's farm. While they're farming tar?
Hey, Agent York, are you sure you really want to talk to this guy? He kind of scares me.
Patty, there's no need to worry. Just... Chuck Thompson. You were the first person to find Lisa's body, correct? I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York. Seems like he ain't in the mood for talking.
Chuck Thompson. May I have a word with you? I'm looking for the one who fired the pistol at Heaven.
You trying to say I gotta aim up to shoot 'cause of my height?
Chuck Thompson.
Not at all. I was merely quoting the Skeletal Gentleman's oracle.
Skeletal gentleman? You ain't making a lick of sense. What do you all want anyway? What do y'all come here to waste my precious time for?
I'm currently running a race around town thanks to you, who fired the starting shot. The murderer and I are competing to see who can cross the finish line first. Unfortunately, the murderer got a generous head start on me. If he gets away from me, I'll lose. But if I can catch up to him, then I'm sure I'll win. So please, Chuck, tell me, how did you find Lisa's body? Her body was hidden under a bridge on the bayou, very close to the Mississippi River. It's got to be at least a few miles away from your farm in this swamp, right?
Oh, the Clarksons are the folks who gave me the damn permission to farm crawdaddies here in the first place. Now why the hell would I ever want to kill that little girl?
Then what were you doing out there?
You know, lately I've been seeing a queer boat around these parts. Ain't too big. Probably only holds 5 or 6, and it's got a deep draft. Assholes think they can just drive right through my turf, right through my dang crawdad farm.
So you gave chase, which led you to Lisa's body.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking poachers.
Where did the poachers go?
Oh, hell if I know. Fog was thick that day, thicker than usual. So I lose sight of them. The next thing I know, I'm under that goddamn bridge. Then I felt a chill run up my spine. And I knew. So I drove up to the bank and got out. And there she was, strung up on that there altar.
Did you know Lise personally?
Yeah, I knew her a little. She never showed me no disrespect, unlike the rest of those damn Clarksons. They so rotten I can smell it from here, same as the shit at the bottom of this here swamp. Heavy, heavy. Yeah. There was a little better when their boy Lenny was still around.
Lenny?
Yeah, Leonard, PJ's son. He never showed me no disrespect neither. And he's the one who gave me permission to farm here. But, well, ever since he left home, his whole family's gone straight down the shitter. Lisa was the only decent one left. She was wise, just like Lenny. Ain't right, I tell you. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Now I'm done talking, goddammit. Now go on, get the hell out of here.
Philip mentioned something about his son leaving home. That must be Lenny. Did you know about that, Patty?
Everyone in town knows about it.
By the way, Zach, do you remember what we saw when we were skipping stones? That boat with the dragonfly crest. Zach, no matter where we go in this town, we're constantly assaulted by information related to the Clarkson family. Just where is that skeletal gentleman trying to lead us?
Talisman's been unlocked. Airboat ride has been unlocked.
We successfully found the one who fired the pistol at Heaven. Now we need to visit the White Hall of Beds. You know, Zach, it almost feels like we're orienteering here. Doesn't it remind you of our training in Quantico?
Problem is I have to wait till Monday to buy rice and beans. Okay. SWAT tours? What's this? Business hours Monday to Thursday 1 to 8, Friday, Saturday 1 to 5, closed Sundays 1 to 8, huh? Not quite.
Looks like a case of bad timing, Zach. Let's come back later.
Okay, so... Oh, camping spot. Black bass tail, huh? Alright, well... I gotta get back into town. I guess I could call the, Dragonfly. There's a lot of stuff I have not unlocked. 250, what a bargain. Drive all the way across town. And I gotta let the time pass. Till Monday. Otherwise, I can't go to the church/hospital. Can I sleep for a couple days? can I get breakfast? Doesn't seem to be served anywhere here. I should probably move some of this stuff. Got so much of it. No breakfast hall. I know, I need to pass a couple days' time. When you have body odor, the stench will attract flies. The more time you spend in this state, the worse the odor will get. The flies will never leave you, which will gross out the townspeople and will allow some creatures to notice you faster. Take a shower or use items to mask the musk. Really? Can you take a shower here? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, you can. Zach, it looks like the shower's broken. I was hoping we'd get to experience some proper water pressure here. Bathrooms sure remind you of those cliche scenes from horror movies, don't they? Starting with the classic Psycho, followed by the worm shower scene in Squirm. And who could forget the blood shower scene from A Nightmare on Elm Street? Which shower scene is your favorite? Well, I know. I was just thinking the same one. Death Ship, 1980, directed by Alvin Rockoff. The script concerns a Nazi torture ship that turned into a ghost ship, ever wandering the seas searching for new blood. An extremely believable scenario. My toes curled at how realistic the film was. A somber atmosphere with heavy-duty acting from a truly talented cast, easily a masterpiece of film. And the scene where the shower squirted out blood was so beautiful that I'm pretty sure I was blinded for a moment. Still, Zach, I would never want to bathe in a blood shower myself. Let's ask our concierge to fix this. I know, what a weird thing to do. Concierge.
Very good, sir. Please, come right this way.
Ooh, hot dog, huh?
Serving you is my greatest pleasure, sir. Please do let me know if there is any other way for me to assist you.
Oh, is that not it? Is it over here instead? Oh no, that's
Hey,
the
bellboy, what's this balloon doing here?
Oh, hey there, boss. That balloon belongs to the transportation service.
The transportation service. Zach, we haven't seen a single taxi since we got to this town, have we?
Well, of course not. You won't find a single limo or taxi driving around this town.
What does the balloon call, then?
That'd be Wyvern.
Wyvern? That pushy entrepreneur?
Right on the money, boss.
Why are you helping her out?
Me? Oh, I'm just in it for the kickback, boss.
So calling her from here costs more than calling her from somewhere else?
Exactamundo. Although there are certain places that you can only get to from here.
I see. Zach, it looks like we've run into yet another unique rural custom.
Hmm. I know, I don't even want to use the service. It's got to load the map.
How's the investigation coming? Must be going well if you're on the case. Thanks for calling me. Wyvern, the new cutting-edge transportation service. We'll come to you wherever you are. Goodbye now.
Ah, I'm gonna go back inside. Oh, this game. Okay, so how do I call the concierge? Oh wait, I should put some stuff away. I'm totally full. Okay.
Very good, sir. Please, come right this way.
don't fill you to the brim, though. I still need a bunch of them.
Serving you. Please do let...
I need to fix my damn shower. It's only Friday. How the hell do I call him? Is there a way to do it? See, inspect the water valve and cast a pineapple in order to fix the shower. Inspect the water valve? Where the hell is that? Do I have to do it at a certain time?
Zach, here's another perfect symbol of the human condition. Hunting trophies. And it's a buffalo hunting trophy. Now that's a surprise. I've seen several trophies made out of human skin, but never a buffalo's. Looking at him brings out this strange feeling from within me. Yes, the very same feeling I got when watching a certain film from 1984, directed by Peter Hyams.
Oh, is that the relic?
2010.
2010.
The last scene in that film filled me with such a sublime, majestic feeling. It was filled with everything that was missing from the finale of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Just talking about it makes me want to watch it again. Let's watch it once we get home. Promise, Zach.
I'm about to examine the bathroom, maybe? Does it have to be a certain time of the day? Here's something from consider. Well, the wall valve and cusp pineapple, yeah. Okay, so I had to do something to trigger it apparently. But what? What do I do? I still need to wait till Monday. Is there another room I can go into? Oh, here's where breakfast is. Okay.
Gonna be another hot one today.
I'm a pro chef, mister. I can whip you up the finest Creole food no matter what kind of ingredients I got. But this is something gigantic. Hey, pros never panic, just gotta stay calm and think. Okay, so there's a place to get breakfast or get a meal. Alright, Still need to talk to the concierge. Concierge. Or do we trigger him? That's me, but... No, I don't get it. That's all the hotspots there are.
Very pleased.
Damn it, man.
Serving, please do.
I do have something I need. Still gonna wait till Monday. Still need to sleep it off here. Change my clothes. Send that out for dry cleaning. Shave. Can't take a shower. Just can't trigger this event for whatever reason. I mean, thankfully, I've made a lot of money.
My restaurant serves only the highest quality Creole cuisine. The real deal, which ain't too easy to find in a backwoods town like this.
Did I hear wrong then? Set me straight, would you, Chef? I thought that Cajun food was the norm in Acadiana. Why would you go out of your way to serve Creole food here?
When I was a youngin', I trained myself at a famous restaurant in New Orleans.
A famous restaurant? That's incredible. Was it Arnaud's? Antoine's? No, don't tell me, I got it. Brennan's, right?
None of those, actually. But that place taught me how to really cook. Go on and try something, you'll see.
Very intriguing.
Barbecue shrimp. Seafood platter. Bananas Foster. Seafood platter. $25, huh? Better fill me up.
That food was unbelievable. I see you weren't lying about undergoing training at that famous restaurant.
Ah, now you just trying to embarrass me, mister. I still appreciate it, though.
And you must have undergone some rigorous training in order to gain such refined technique. You put so much care into preparing everything just right. And your manipulation of that low-temp flame in order to bring out such a pleasant fragrance, simply perfect. This is true Creole food. You have to tell me now, which famous restaurant did you train yourself at? Come on, Chef, we need to know. Zach and I are begging you.
Ah, you drive a hard bargain, mister. All right, I reckon I can give you a hint.
Really?
Oh, just a hint now.
Fine. We'll take it. Just say it.
It's the restaurant that serves the most famous fried chicken in all of Louisiana. Crispy, crunchy. You know what I'm talking about? Bonafide fried chicken.
No, you can't mean...
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet they worked you pretty hard.
Mm-hmm, you betcha.
So that's how you acquire the mental fortitude necessary to cook such amazing food.
Oh, my time there taught me just how tough city life really is.
Amazing. Zach, did you hear all that? That's an incredible story, David. You really are a true chef. Both Zach and I have given you our official approval.
I know. Maybe I just didn't do everything in the order that the game normally has you do things in. Or maybe I did too many things all at once. It just seems weird that I have so many days to kill until I can until I can get to the next part of the game. Wait, what day is it? Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday, okay. What time's that place open? Like 11? Something like that? Cleaning for an hour still? Jeez. I should have triggered this event.
Very good, please. Serving you, please. And that's what I'm talking. You can't get fine eating like this at any of those diners out there. So make sure you enjoy it.
Barbecue shrimp, huh?
Thanks, mister. Next time you get a hankering for old-time Creole food, just stop on by.
Okay, is it Monday? Monday, Sunday? I don't know. Doesn't say in the journal, does it? That's the wacky thing. I'll double check. I can't remember if it was Sunday or Monday. It's weird that little detail isn't in the isn't in the quest card.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess. All busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp, so the ground is soft. Zach, it appears to be closed. Let's come back during...
Is it closed on Sundays? Monday it is then.
This is the Deep South. Don't you, Zach?
I just want to order some damn red beans and rice. What a bunch of trouble. Again, this is why I hate, like, you know, day and night phases and events that happen on a specific day. They oftentimes don't actually work out and line up correctly. So then I had to find, you know, creative ways to waste time. And wasting time is not good. A game should not make you waste your time. Wish I could trigger that event.
You can't, so make sure.
So there's not like a bunch of stuff they offer.
Next time.
Okay. Wow, such a pain. I'll find out they don't serve that dish until, you know, on Monday, on a Wednesday. And even doing all the other stuff didn't pass enough time.
Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the Sang Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before.
Okay. Buy these damn red beans and rice. Which, you know, I think it's just okay. Nothing really blows my socks off, personally. It's not like it's a bad dish, but it's just like, I'd much rather have a lot of other stuff in Louisiana.
Ugh, the air out there don't...
Oh my lord, you still haven't found that ingredient? I thought you wanted to eat my special dish, honey. Eat this dish? Oh yeah, great. I don't even remember what it is I'm looking for you.
Oh, coming right up.
And it costs $10.
Alexis, would you mind keeping the red beans in the can? I'll pay the regular price, of course.
Oh, my Lord. Why don't you want me to take them out of the can?
They're for an offering, you see.
Oh, why didn't you say so? The Lord hungers.
Exactly. As you can see, I'm a pitiful lost lamb. Now I get it, Zach. This is nothing but a shameless fetch quest.
All right. I got the stuff. Oh, what a bunch of trouble.
Zach, we finally managed to assemble the Taboo Trinity. And it was certainly no small task. I just hope it rewards us with some data that will help us push this investigation forward. You're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one. So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him. Boomba, is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of Uther? Still too early to tell. But it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me. By the way, Zach, Boomgun feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection now. A cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African-American who appeared in a variety of different films. My mind must be overlapping him with the skeletal gentleman. Do you remember his name? Ah, yes, that's it. Scatman Crothers. In 1980, he played Dick Halloran in The Shining. And in 1983, he was in The Twilight Zone. He played the man who invited all those elderly folks into a strange new world. I knew it, Zach. There's definitely a connection here. But he's a bit too old. Scatman's more of a sage character. Our skeletal gentleman is a little younger, isn't he? Yes. They have different...
All right. My goodness.
Okay, Pastor. I've brought you your taboo trinity. I'd like to exchange it for a ticket to the goddess.
Oh, how I pity you. You see, my dear lost lamb, our Lord still hungers. One anaconda skin, one squirrel tail, and one pressed white guara. This is what you must bring next.
Are you kidding me?
How pitiful. Our Lord never speaks in jest.
I told you this was gonna be a pain in the butt. Come on, we need to get going.
It looks like we'll need to work harder to get God's attention, Zach. Part of me just wants to say to hell with it and go have a smoke.
That's good. Finish a fetch quest just to have another fetch quest. Is this an MMO? My goodness. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. I don't even know if this is something that you would normally collect as you're playing, you know what I mean?
You know, Patty, I just remembered something. When we met Philip in the sheriff's office, he mentioned your mother. What sort of history does Melvin have with the Clarksons?
What do you mean? The Clarksons know everyone in town, and everyone in town knows the Clarksons. This is Le Carré. That's all there is to it.
Zach, something isn't right here. I just hope the Clarksons don't have anything to do with her mother's illness. That's all I'm concerned about. Either way, the truth will reveal itself to us eventually, just like it always has.
Okay, anaconda skins. Squirrels, huh? We just run into those randomly, I think. At least I have in the past.
So, what do you think of it? Yes, I'm talking about him. Unda, is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of either? Still too early to tell. But it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me. By the way, Zach, Hungan feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection now. A cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African-American who appeared in a variety of different films. My mind must be overlapping him with the skeleton gentleman. Do you remember his name? Ah, yes, that's it. Scatman Crothers. In 1980, he played Dick Halloran in The Shining, and in 1983, he was in The Twilight Zone. He played the man who invited all those elderly folks into a strange new world. I knew it, Zach. There's definitely a connection here. But he's a bit too old. Scatman's more of a sage character. Our skeletal gentleman is a little younger, isn't he? Yes. They have different body types, but what about Forrest Whitaker? He made his debut in 1982 in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Then he was in Platoon and The Color of Money, both released in 1986, followed by Good Morning Vietnam in 1987. Oh, and he was in Bird in 1988. An impressive filmography. Across the 80s, he transformed his rough, young image into a more cheerful, wiser one. That's why the 80s can also be described as the decade that built up Forrest Whitaker's career. I firmly believe that he'll win an Academy Award for Best Actor someday. Yes, I'm sure it's right around the corner. He'll most likely wait until the time is right. Maybe around next year. Then he'll unleash his best performance yet. Zach, I could go on about famous actors forever, but we have a case to solve here. Let's table this discussion for now.
Is there one here? Only certain squirrels give you that?
Certain countries consider squirrel tails to be wards against demonic powers. Apparently, the tails quiver whenever evil draws near. So when people go out on journeys, they always carry squirrel tails with them. The fresher the tail, the higher its price.
Let's see. Where else do we find squirrel tails? We're around here, I think. Make our way over there. Oh.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the Sang Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in... Ripping a squirrel's tail off its corpse is an eye-opening experience, Zach. I don't care if God commanded us to do this. It's pure butchery. But we'll just have to live with it. After all, humans are wild at heart.
Okay, anaconda skins. Damn squirrel steals from you, huh? Oh well. Park, huh? What park? This park? Just this park. What park? Yeah, I mean, the whole place looks like a park. Well, why don't we worry about it tomorrow? This is Audap. I'm watching Deadly Premonition 2, Blessing in Disguise on Nintendo Switch. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.